Yo, what's up, boys? This is Vex from Crafty Vets MMA, and today we will do a little quick breakdown of the UFC Freedom 250 card, so let's get into it. First fight on the card, Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. I think this fight is pretty close in my opinion. However, I think Diego Lopez will win either via a submission or a decision. I see Steve Garcia winning round 1, possibly knocking Diego down. But I think if he knocks Diego down and the fight goes to the ground, I think Diego can submit him. I think he is much better than Steve on the feet. But ultimately, if Steve wins round 1 and Lopez doesn't submit him in round 1, I think Lopez wins round 2 and round 3. But it will be competitive, and I think this fight is, pretty close. So definitely let me hear your thoughts in comments. I am pretty split on this one. Next fight on the card, Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins. I think this is a layup fight for Bo Nickel. I think he will submit Kyle in like round 2, maybe. But submission may not be the right outcome considering Kyle is pretty damn good on the ground. But I just think Bo is better, so I think you will either submit him in round 2 or possibly TKO him in round 2 or round 3. Bo Nickel is kind of getting better recently, especially his head kick knockout really impressed me. And Kyle Dawkins is just not that good, what's he like? 4-4 in the UFC. He got cut once too, I think. So, yeah, I think this is just a layup for Bo. Nothing much to say about it. I'm really excited for this one. Mauricio Rufy versus Michael Chandler. This is closer than people think. I am going with Mauricio Rufy round 2 TKO. However, I think people are counting Michael Chandler out. I do think Rufy wins, as I said, but Chandler has a puncher's chance. We all know that he's very explosive, and he also has really good wrestling, So, and we also saw what BSD did to Rufy, so it's actually a lot closer than people think. But I am going with Rufy for one simple reason. And that is because Chandler's fight IQ just gets worse and worse as the fight goes on. Like, I think he maybe can win round 1, but that's about it. I think Rufy just comes back and TKOs him in round 2, and yeah, that will be about it. Michael Chandler can always surprise you though. Like, he KO'd Tony Ferguson, he KO'd, was the other guy? Dan Hooker. Both guys with a pretty decent chin, so I will leave it at that. This fucking fight pisses me off. I hope Derrick Lewis slimes this... I can't say slurs on YouTube. But I hope Derrick Lewis knocks out this fuck-ass disgrace to the sport. I hate Josh Hokit. He's the worst thing that happened in the sport since it was ever made. Since MMA was born. The worst thing that ever happened is Josh Hokit, and it's not even close. I hate this man. He's a fraud. I hope Derrick Lewis will knock him out and it will be a round 1 knockout for Lewis. I don't fucking wanna hear about Josh Hokit ever again in my fucking life. Moving on. Sugar Sean versus Ayman Zahabi. I'm going with Sugar Sean on this one. I think round 3 TKO is appropriate. Zahabi does have a chin, but he's also arguably on a 2-fight losing streak. Like, I thought he lost to Aldo, and the fight with Chito was very competitive. I did think he won that one, but it was competitive. Meanwhile, compared that to Suga, he's overall just better in my opinion. Like, he has decent power, and even though, like, Zahabi has a good chin, great chin, I think Sean will systematically break him down in round 1 and round 2, and then get the finish TKO in round 3. I do think Zahabi has a chance to win, but he would have to fight the perfect fight. I think he would have to utilize his wrestling really well and Contrary to popular belief, I think Sean has a kind of good takedown defense. He's just not good at getting up when he gets to the ground, but his takedown defense is pretty decent. Moving on, Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane. And I am scared for Alex in this fight. I think most of us want him to win, right? I mean, Cyril Gane is a cheater. He basically robbed us of a decent champion in Tom Espinel with eye-poking him. But he is fast. Like, he's really damn fast for a heavyweight. I think I'm going with Alex round 4 TKO on this one. But I am scared. I think the fight plays out like this. Cyril Gane win the first 2 rounds, but Alex catches him with some good leg kicks in those rounds. And the accumulated damage will start working in round 3 on Gane's legs. And Alex will take over then and knock him out in like round 4 or round 5. I do think people are counting Gane out though. Like, this is a lot closer than a lot of people think, and I don't like this. I just don't. And for the last fight on the card, we have Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. I think Ilia Topuria wins this fight without any major problems. Not to say that Justin doesn't have a chance, but like, you know, Ilia just knocked out 3 legends in a row. He knocked out Max Holloway, first person in history to knock him out. He knocked out Alexander Volkanovski, and he knocked out first person to flatline actually Charles, right? Compare that to Justin, who had a really competitive fight with Paddy Pimblett. It wasn't competitive because like Justin knocked him down like 15 times. But it was competitive in the way that like Paddy did wobble him twice. I think he wobbled him once in round 3 and once in round 5. He beat him decisively, obviously. I'm really glad Justin won that fight. But if you are having, you know, issues at times with Paddy Pimblett, and if Paddy Pimblett can wobble you, what will Ilia do, right? Like, I think it's scary. I think Justin has a small chance to win, but I just don't really see how. People talk about his leg kicks a lot. Man, they are overrated. Let's be real. His leg kicks are overrated, and he doesn't even use them as much as he used to. A couple years back, like when Justin KO'd Poirier with the head kick, this fight would have been a lot different. I would still pick Ilia probably, but Justin at that time would be a much bigger threat for Ilia than right now. Justin is older, he is like 38, he is out of his prime. Meanwhile, Ilia maybe hasn't even entered this prime yet, you know, he is 29, so I just don't think this is a good fight for Justin. As always, boys, this will be it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And just a quick little side note, or not a side note, but little announcement I will put here. The other members will start uploading long form videos very shortly, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Love you guys, and see ya with the next one. Peace.